Greetings, humans. I'm Andre, and I'm George, and this is Couscous. Welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses. Right, so this is a guitar song. I would say it's rather unsurprising given that Mark Bogert is a guitarist. Yes, not only a guitarist, the best guitarist in the Netherlands. So he says. You decided? Yes, so he says. He's the guitarist of Magoria, which you should check out, and he's putting out a solo album. I think it drops in October. Don't remember the exact date, and I don't know for sure whether this video will be out before or after the release date, but I will add all the details about the album in the edit / description / all the things. The best guitarist in the Netherlands is Marcel Koenen. No. And the sexiest guitarist in the Netherlands is Timo Sommers. According to Guitar Magazine or something like that, Marcel Koenen was voted best guitarist in the Netherlands until 2024. In 2025, it was this guy. Good for him. So technically speaking, factually, he is the best guitarist in the Netherlands, period. I can't argue with that. Are you ready? No. Yes. Nice. Yeah! That was such a nice conclusion. That finale was the most Harman moment in the whole song. Harman? Yes. Harman Kaboom.
Yes, because Harman Kaboom was drumming.
He was in the credits.
His name is Kaboom, but I call him Kaboom because he obviously goes kaboom.
The word for that is tasteful.
Tasteful
Yes.
and tasty.
Sure, let's go with that too. But it's tasty in the way like some refined delicacy is tasty. It's not like a hamburger, like something you just shove your face into.
No, that's deathcore breakdowns.
Yes. This
Well,
is not that.
more they shove their face in you, but whatever, you get my point.
Yeah. So yeah, it's tasteful, it's classy, it's feely, it's nostalgic, it's old school, it's all of those pretty things.
And for me, because I'm a fan of Magoria, I can clearly hear the same style of melody writing.
Yes.
But it's not exactly the same because on that one, you have full band songs with vocals and verses and choruses. So apart from the solo, you will just have themes. And here you can tell that the song is written around the central theme, but there's a lot more soloing and variation because it's a whole guitar song.
Yes.
Also, he was wahing more than Kirk Hammett.
I noticed that there's a lot of love for that wah pedal. He really makes that pedal earns its salary.
Yeah.
Or its price tag.
I'm thinking at this point with that much wah, you're basically using 3 limbs the whole time. So all you need at this point is to start adding fade-ins and fade-outs on a volume pedal at the same time, and you're losing all 4 limbs. And then you also restart Night Area, and you'll be in 3 projects, and at that point, you're basically a drummer. Because, if you're a drummer, you're in a minimum of 3 bands.
So
you're using all 4 limbs. And then you will also be the best drummer in the Netherlands. Well, no, second best drummer after Harman.
So I was reviewing the song, then that happened. I'm gonna get back to the song.
Welcome to the Windmill.
I'll get the one negative out of the way. The lead guitar needed to be louder in the mix. I felt like the harmony was louder than the leads.
I disagree. I feel like this is the same argument that we often get with vocals, that people in the US, I'm not going to say exactly who, complain that vocals aren't loud enough in the mix. And I'm thinking the central theme you have in a song grips your attention anyway. So it doesn't need to be the loudest. It's actually more interesting to me when the harmony is louder because my brain instinctively really gets more like a picture of the full song. Whereas if the thing that grabs my attention is also the loudest, I tend to just not notice what's happening on the background.
Yeah, for me, I think it's just a bit of a frustrating feeling when some of the faster shreds come in and I'm kind of like struggling to keep up with it because it gets a little buried in there. And that was the only reason I was making that point. And I definitely did not mean to start beef. But yeah, he definitely has a lot of love for the wah pedal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that also has anything to do with the effects in the volumes. Like maybe when it's wah, it comes across a bit more strongly than when it's if you catch my drift.
That's a way to articulate it, but sure.
I mean, that's the best way I have to articulate. And there's a lot of tapping. There's a lot of tapping, and it's like, this is what's so cool about this style of guitar. It's very, very technical, but you don't ever really go, whoa! Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen things that are less technical than this that made me go, whoa, that must be so difficult. This is like, it's so integrated and tasteful that that's never the purpose.
Yeah.
So I really have to appreciate that.
Yeah, he knows how to play with subtlety.
Yes.
And he's got the technique so ingrained in his muscle memory at this point that for him it's like walking.
Yes.
That's what it looks like when you see him play. It's no effort.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure it's some effort to write the songs and learn the songs and all that, but just playing technically is second nature for him.
Mm-hmm.
Many guitarists who shred, you can see them like shred, He doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
That's why he's the best.
Mm-hmm.
He can just shred.
He also looks great in a baseball cap.
Also, the string sections. I don't know if there was string sections actually on the background or if there was just the guitar.
I think it was just the guitar.
But that and the clean guitar parts give me a lot of like Dream Theater ballad sort of atmosphere.
We also had like some doubling of lead guitar with lines on the guitar, so that also gives a little bit of Dream Theater.
Yeah. I'm happy with this. I'm looking forward to the full album. Are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpse is out.